Hello and welcome to the POWERBOOST meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Detached Love. Detached love. Love is a very pure feeling that we all experience. We all need to experience. The natural nature of the soul is love. And so true love, the love that makes the soul detached from the story. As if there is an attached love and a detached love. Detached love is a love that comes from the one who is always detached. The one who always lives in the clarity. The one who doesn't create any attachments in the story. And when the soul experiences that detached love, the love that comes from the divine, the source, then the soul also becomes detached. And so the feeling of this detached love makes the soul free. There's a lot of power in detachment. Only when the soul is detached, the soul becomes capable of receiving and sharing unconditional love. It's like detachment from the role, detachment from the story, detachment from any person in the story. Because generally, when there is no detachment, then the love gets diluted. The true love gets diluted with attachments that ultimately drain out the energy of the soul. And so detached love is when the soul completely is able to detach from the story, the labels, the roles, and the soul experiences true love for every being. And the source of that is the love of the one who is always detached. The source, the divine. And so the more I open myself up, I allow myself to taste, to experience that detached love, the more I'm able to come out of the illusion of the web of illusion. Otherwise, the complications of the story doesn't allow the soul to fly. It makes the soul experience a state of diluted love. And that love ultimately will bring pain and sorrow. And so to be really able to experience that detachment, the more I realize that I'm a being who is a guest here, and I am loved unconditionally by the divine, irrespective of the role. The love of the divine is detached from the role that I play. The love of the divine is for the soul. The love of the divine is real. And the more I experience, I detach myself from the role. I awaken to the presence of the divine. I experience that love. I'm free from the bondage of the story. And then it's as if the soul constantly begins to experience the company of the divine. Whether it's performing actions or whether in silence, the detached divine becomes a constant companion of the soul. The key is detachment. In body consciousness, in role consciousness, the love that we experience is love towards the role, the specialities, the personalities. But really, the true unconditional love is only the one that the divine, the source, has for each one of us. And in meditation, it opens up the channel for us to taste that love. And so today, let us experiment with experiencing detached love. As we take a moment and we realize that I, the being, the tiny sentient being of light, I'm completely detached from the story. The story world is completely different from my eternal realm of silence. I realize that in the story world, love gets convoluted and it becomes attached love. And the real love, unconditional love, love that doesn't judge, doesn't compare, love that isn't insecure, love that liberates the soul, love that never makes the soul dependent, love that restores the soul back to its dignity. Is this true love, unconditional love from the source, the divine? Let me open myself up as I travel above and beyond this limited dimension into the unlimited, the dimension where I, the being, and the divine, we live here in silence, in absolute stillness. I awaken to the presence of the divine. The divine who is eternally present for me to experience his company. The divine who is always there for me to emerge my highest potential. The love, the care, the respect that I experience in this presence liberates me from subtle dependencies and expectations in the story. The detached love of the divine makes me detached. The love of the divine is completely unconditional. I do not need to prove myself to be loved by the divine. The divine loves me for who I am, his eternal child, the one who always belongs to the source. In this moment, I wake up. I wake up to this detached love. This love heals me from within. This love frees me and allows me to be myself. I, the being, am completely out of the story in this moment. Just a tiny, beautiful being of light. Who experiences complete belonging and love from the divine. In this moment, I'm able to experience this divine love for every being, every soul, unconditionally. All of us are eternal beings who all are held in this magnetic field of detached love of the divine. This love is so pure, so real, that it makes me who I am. The purity of this love emerges the purity within me. It's as if I feel being combined in love of the divine. The silent communication, the silent appreciation, the silent presence opens up my heart so that the heart is able to love, to forgive, to give constantly, easily, naturally. This love makes the soul completely secure. This love makes the soul proof of any expectations or needs in the story. This love creates a shield of protection that doesn't allow any influence from the story to touch the soul. Experiencing this detached love makes me detached and loving. The more I'm detached, I'm able to experience and share this love as I enter back into the story. This detached love is being shared with everyone in a very natural way. Om Shanti. Thank you.